We are now less than 24 hours away from Game 1 of the World Series. And tonight, the D-backs are in Arlington getting ready for their first World Series game in 22 years.
Oh, we're counting down the minutes, practically. 12 News has been your home for the D-backs coverage all season long. 12 News journalists Mark Curtis and Cameron Cox are in Texas at Globe Life Field with more on the team's preparations. It's so great to see you guys out there.
Well, Tram, first of all, it's great to be here, back covering a World Series with the Diamondbacks. I wasn't sure if we'd ever get back, but here we are on the eve of Game 1 of the World Series against the Texas Rangers. And since I got here, I've been smelling beer. And
Stop
Cam,
I've showered since. Oh, the mic.
No, it's not
the
you.
Mic.
I swear to you guys, this mic still smells like beer and champagne from the celebration.
I can imagine. We were unloading our gear when we got here today, and our photographer Brett Silva's behind the camera. He goes, "Cam, all this stuff still stinks." It does. I don't think it comes out that easy. Clothes easy. Mic and equipment, probably not.
Cam, tell me this: how are the Rangers the favorites in this series?
I don't know, Mark, but I'll say this. The D-backs have grown up a lot. And to me, they're playing the hottest baseball of anybody right now. But I did hear both the team of destiny for both teams today because both teams have been underdogs in this series. It was cool to see the teams work out. It was also cool to see Greg Schulte once again, the longtime voice of the Diamondbacks, the voice of the D-backs. He was supposed to retire after this year, but I told him, hey, Greg, you got more work to do. After Game 7, I tweeted out, hey, Greg, can't retire yet. You got more games to call. What's this like for you?
It's super, and again, I just state I'm so happy for the ball club, the city of Phoenix, state of Arizona, get an opportunity. And we did this in 2001. Look how many years it took to get back. So fortunate as I'm going out, get a chance to call another World Series game, and I've either got 4 or 7 in me. Somewhere in that between.
Could you have ever imagined this, going out like this, Greg?
No. I think we thought we were at least a good year, maybe 2 years out from becoming a pretty good ball club. And everything just seemed to fall into place. We kind of backed in at the end, and the National League teams to get in. But once you get rolling in the postseason, and we've seen it before, if you get a good little run going, you can make it fly.
This was the last ballpark you hadn't been to?
This was the last ballpark. I think in my lifetime I've seen 56 Major League ballparks, and this one, their first season was 2020. My last season of traveling was 2019, so I thought, the only way I'm going to get in here is after I retire and maybe come here for a vacation or something like that. But I'm blessed to get in here, get another World Series win in, and it's been unbelievable. It's been a great ride.
Mark, so let me get this straight. All the World Series dates in this series line up with 01. Once again, how cool is that? And this was the last ballpark the governor's never been to, and we checked that off. That fate is on the D-back side.
And I think that I speak for all Diamondback fans when I say there's no one I'd rather listen to calling a D-backs game than Greg Schulte, the original voice of the Diamondbacks. You caught BP earlier with the D-backs. How excited are the guys to be here?
Guys are super excited, Mark, but one thing I noticed, focus. Like, it was cool for them to take pictures with the trophy, all the above. They did all that before we got in the ballpark. Cool to see the signs. Some of them were taking signs with their names on it. But once you got on the field, the laughter was done. They realized that it's a whole new series, so they had to refocus. But, man, you can talk about belief. This team believes, and that's what's really cool to see.
Yeah, and so much of that comes from the leadership of Torey Lovullo and the guidance of him. So is this Bud or Bud Light?
I think Budweiser. Can we watch that?
I don't know.
Don't get that near your mustache.
Tram,
it doesn't come out of your mustache.
They probably should do a breathalyzer on this microphone.
Oh, my
goodness.
goodness.
But I thought it was more champagne. Shouldn't it smell more like champagne than beer?
Oh, no. Tram, they brought in buckets, like massive buckets of beer, cases of beer. A little bit of champagne at the beginning, a lot of beer at the end.
Well, hopefully we all get soaked again in either 4 or 7 games, guys.
Yeah, that would be great. Don't even bother washing the mic heads because we're going to have more beer and champagne on them in about a week. All right, guys, thank you so much. Cam and Mark live there from Arlington.